In a world where every second counts, where the sound of sirens is a lifeline of hope, there shines a beacon of light in the darkness. This is the story of Travsi NGO, a 24-hour road accident victim support initiative dedicated to saving lives and providing special ambulance services to women in labor.
Thank you for calling Spectrum. My name is Alexandria. How may I help you today?
Meet the heart and soul of Travsi NGO, a team of dedicated volunteers who work around the clock, ready to spring into action at a moment's notice. Their primary mission? To be the first responders in times of crisis, offering support, comfort, and life-saving aid to those in need.
This initiative is first of its kind in Nigeria, that an NGO is not that we are going to hospital to pick people who are already sick, that people should come and donate money for their treatment. No. We pick the people at the scene of the accident, take them to the hospital, stabilize them, reunite them with their family member. That initial treatment, we also stand with them if they don't have, because sometimes we carry people who will be unconscious for even a week before they regain their consciousness. And some who don't even have their phones. We have to start putting them on social media before the family members can see. Those who are in social media will start calling us and say they are related to such person before we will now reunite them to their people. We rescue all Nigerians living or passing by. There are vehicles that are passing from Abuja to Enugu, from Adamawa to Enugu, from Enugu, Anambra, Port Harcourt to Abuja. And if any unfortunate thing happen, we still go there and rescue them. And this NGO is non-religion and non-political. Whether you're a Muslim, whether you're a pagan, whether you're a Christian, all we know, we want to save the lives of human beings, the life of Nigeria, the lives of international community, the lives of Benue State citizens. And we also want to thank Rovi Pharmacy in Makurdi. He has agreed that any accident victims that we take to the hospital, he can provide the drugs for us as soon as the person is stabilized, as soon as we reunite the person with his family, they can come back and pay back the money. Mostly, some of the people have paid, some that cannot even pay at all. The debt is on our head. We too are also offsetting it so that we can have a good relationship with those our supporters, those our sponsors. Without them, we cannot be able to do, because most of the drugs we go there and get them. They book us. Once we have money, we clear them. So we also want other organizations to see how they can come in to support us.
With specialized training and state-of-the-art equipment, Travsi NGO's ambulance crews are equipped to handle any situation, no matter how dire. Whether it's a car crash on a busy highway or a woman in labor in need of urgent transportation to the hospital, Travsi NGO is there, making a difference one life at a time.
My major worries in this initiative is this, that I don't want to die with my legacy. I don't want to die with this initiative. I want to pass it on to the younger generation so that they can also continue with this noble cause of saving humanity, saving lives of victims of road crashes, saving lives of unborn babies and their mother. So that is what we do purely. So we are appealing passionately that people should look at it. People can send people to come and see what we are doing. People can come and ask. We have people who have rescued. We have people that they can interview. We have people that they can find out. We are doing it genuinely. We are doing it with our own heart. It is a small fund I have with the board of trustees that we are also using it to carry out this operation. But it's not easy for us. And we have even gone beyond the accident thing. 24-hour road accident victims support initiative has equally partnered with ODF, or Cheerful Development Foundation, whereby we gather clothes, we get clothes, food items, and also show love for the people living in internally displaced camp across the state. We also go to orphanage homes to go and also put smiles on the faces of the children. We done that recently. We were at Ichua camp, whereby we donated assorted food items, clothing, a lot of things we have done. We have a barrister who has also contributed very immensely to this team for us. I want to acknowledge him here, Barrister Atim. He's a lawyer based in Abuja. He has supported us with a lot of clothes. He has supported us with cash. He has supported us with even intensive cooking items, foodstuff, for us to also donate. So we're calling on people, if you cannot do the other way, send us. We'll go and deliver it to them. We just came back recently last month from the Mama Mary orphanage home in Utukpo, where there are a lot of children there. And it will shock you to know that Mama has said that the whole of the property, the international people have come to support her individual, and the Idoma people in diaspora who put those structures that even though she died, she would die a happy woman. She's over 110 years old, and she's still moving. She said she wants to leave a legacy, and that is the kind of thing we too are looking at. So that it's not that when we pass on, a family member will come and sell those ambulances to people. We feel if we put it in the cause of saving humanity, it will go a long way to keep people alive, to save them against premature or timely death. So we are not looking at the monetary aspect. Otherwise, ordinarily, we will sell the ambulance and buy a small one. But this one can carry as many as 5 to 7, 10 people who have accident. We can move them to the nearest hospital. We cannot sell it. So we're also using this video to beg those people who are coming behind to think they will come and buy it off us. We will leave it even though we die. We want the next generation to continue. That's why I am begging the state governor, I'm begging the international community, I'm begging and appealing to the federal government not to allow this, my initiative, to die with me, not to allow this part of service to humanity to die in vain. That's why we need funding, we need support, we need partnership, so that we'll be able to train more youth across the 23 local government area of the state, because these roads are not only passed by Benue State indigents, because Benue State is a transit point where all Nigerians, we rescue all Nigerians living or passing by. There are vehicles that are passing from Abuja to Enugu, from Adamawa to Enugu, from Enugu, Anambra, Port Harcourt to Abuja. And if any unfortunate thing happens, we still go there and rescue them. And this NGO is non-religion and non-political. Whether you're a Muslim, whether you're a pagan, whether you're a Christian, we don't know. All we know, we want to save the lives of human beings, the life of Nigeria, the lives of international community, the lives of Benue State citizens who are predominantly in the high numbers, the life of citizens who are also living in Benue State, doing their businesses, paying their taxes. So those people too, we're helping them. Students who are coming from all over the country to come and school in Benue State, we also carry them. So the NGO, 24-hour Travsi NGO, is non-religion, non-tribal, and is not non-political. So those are the things we do.
But Travsi NGO is more than just a rescue service. It's a symbol of hope, compassion, and community spirit. For every life they save, for every family they reunite, Travsi NGO is a shining example of the power of selfless service and the difference that a dedicated group of individuals can make in the world.
Victims who sustain grievous injury as a result of accident, they need to be compensated by the people, by the companies who make them to be disabled, who make them to be incapacitated. Because of lack of that law has made a lot of people to just, even the medical bill, a lot of them, even the case I am talking now in the hospital, none of the Dangote representatives have come to even pay money or see the woman to pay her bills. So we are struggling to see how we can take her out with the help of our daughter, who is also trying. We have saved a lot of lives against premature death as a result of accident. Who takes the person to the hospital? And the most worrisome aspect of it is that most Nigerians are not under National Health Insurance Authority. Most Nigerians are not under insurance. Most Nigerians are not having facility to access any medical attention, except where we pick them, take them to the hospital. So ours is when we take you to the hospital, we still continue to reunite with your family member. And that's why we find it difficult. And our volunteer scouts, they come in, they go out. They come in, they go out because of lack of funds to support them with the little stipends. So if we put them on stipends, they will be able to do. We have our volunteer scouts, as I earlier stated, who helped in rescuing. We also have 4 nurses who volunteer too, but we normally pay them some stipends, who help us to stabilize victims of road crashes. We also have doctors who volunteer too when we have critical cases like that. As we are moving, we are carrying them along. We have Dr. Ejiga, who has volunteered, who has been very supportive. We have them, but we don't have our own permanent doctors and permanent nurses because we also lost them to employment. By the time they get opportunity, they go and we recruit another ones. So we need to have funds that we can employ and that will stay with us permanently. We only have them, they come and go. Once they come and go, you look for people. And also thank Red Cross for also training some of our boys. We also thank the teaching hospital for also training them for paramedics, whereby we can stabilize and take to the hospital. So all those ones, we'll have them. We only need to have our own.
Travsi NGO, where every second counts and every life is precious. Because in the darkest of moments, there is always a light to guide the way.
We are sending this passionate appeal that any doctor who feel he wants to come and support us so that we can save more lives of citizens of Nigerians is free to come. He will come, we will appreciate him. Any health worker, either School of Health Technology, either School of Nursing and Midwifery, any of people who have the knowledge, well, they are free to come and help us. Our doors are open. We even have a befitting office whereby they can stay and do the work as they want. So our numbers are there, will be placed on the screen. They can contact us for anyhow they want to come in to support us. Even a bigger pharmaceutical company, if they can also support us with paramedics equipment, we'll be very happy, we'll be very glad. Bigger hospital who don't have need for any of their ambulances can also donate it to us. We are ready to receive it, as many as they can come. But most especially government, we are appealing to Benue State government to do the needful by supporting us so that we can also save the lives of future leaders in the states. And we are begging people can come and verify. And they can also reach us on our phone numbers. We also have our account numbers where they will display it on the screen for you people to come and support us. Nothing is too small and nothing is too big. If you have plenty of these cars that are getting rotten in your warehouses, you can donate it to us. We can clean it up. We can clean it up and put it into use. If you permit us, we can also even inscript your name, the donor's name. So we are appealing to you people to see how you can come and help us to save humanity. And I also want to use this opportunity to thank all those who have supported us, and also to thank all the volunteer scouts. Even though they are not stable, most of them will come in, spend 3 months with us, and go and get work with other international NGOs. Yes, we thank God. We are building, we are like grooming young men who will train them on humanitarian services, and the international NGOs, the other NGOs in Nigeria, we take them up. Once they say they have worked with 24-hour Travsi NGO, they will now ask them what they do. They tell them. So mostly they get work there, and few of them come back to say thank you, to support us with fuel. So we appreciate them for that. We are calling on the TIV Union in America, MUNTA, the TIV Union in UK. We are calling to the DOMA Union in UK, the DOMA Union living in America and outside the country to come and support us. We also call upon the Yoruba Union who are living outside the country to come and also support us. We also call upon the Igbo unions who are outside the country. Whatever donation you want to help us to save humanity, because every part of Benue State is accommodating every part of Nigerians. They are staying in Benue State. And a lot of people who are also driving cars who have these crashes are underage drivers. So we usually go to schools to educate them, to synthesize them. So all this we need money to go around. National Road Transport Service, National Union of Petroleum Tanker Drivers Association, NOPENG. We also go to all the various parks to also talk to them to see how their drivers would not take alcohol while driving, will not take some other substances, will not be on drugs, because the number of people, the number of crashes we are seeing is as a result of carelessness, excessive speeding, and overloading. They overload people. They carry 4 people in the front of the car. By the time you are trying to manipulate the gear, or you are trying to look at the down, you go and hit the incoming vehicle. And the governor needs to also regulate the activities of these motorcyclists, because there is no much work for them. Most of them, that is where they earn their living. A lot of people earn their living through there. A lot of people train their children to the university level with that Okada. But they need to also protect themselves by using reflective jackets, by also using crash elements, because the absence of that crash element are the ones that are also causing premature death. Once they have the accident and they had head injury, you can't save that. No matter, even though you can take them in 1 minute to the hospital, once head injury is already pronounced, it's very difficult. So we also want to use this medium to thank the governor for putting the Benue State University Teaching Hospital to this level we are now. Unlike the past, if we carry our victims of road accidents here, they don't survive because of lack of manpower, because of lack of doctors. So the people will pass on. I want to appreciate His Excellency, the Governor of Benue State, for appointing Dr. Teungwa Nwande as the CMD of the Benue State University Teaching Hospital. He has done well since his coming. He has the AIE is a fantastic place now. We're no longer experiencing people dying for lack of medical attention. Unlike before, we take our accident victims here. 2 hours is too much for them to live. But now they ensure that they save the lives of victims. Even without money, they treat before. They give us service render. So I want to thank him. I also want to thank him that other facilities that are working now, the dialysis machine, the MRI scanning, the CT scan, and other things. If you go to the hospital now, it's functioning. It's working very well now, unlike before. So I want him to maintain the tempo. I also want to thank the governor. I also look forward to partner with the hospital. We're already in partnership, but we need to formalize it. Yes, we do it because we have about 3 cars that are on the road. Like last week that we experienced a heavy rain, downpour and flooding. We have 3 emergencies of pregnant women in labor. And one was in behind Modern Market. We picked her up. As we were dropping that one, another one was coming again. Then 2 calls came simultaneously, whereby we also deployed our people to go and pick them to the hospital. That one is not a challenge. We only need to get more drivers that can come and do 24 hours for us. And that's why the 3 vehicles we have, we're appealing that is not sufficient. So if we have more vehicles, we'll also have more drivers that can save life. You cannot do this accident work without the federal government agencies, because the ones we don't go into prosecution, we don't go into all those other aspects of the accident. We only save the life. So the prosecution to know who is right, who is not right, rests upon the police, rests upon the federal government agency that is SODO with the responsibility of charging people to court. We don't handle court cases. We don't. Our NGO don't charge people to court. We can only go there maybe as witness, as first respondent to the accident scene. These days we witness collapse of young men, not even old men. Young men will be walking on the street, they will just collapse on the middle of the road. It is we again they call. That one is not a road accident, but it's we they call too, because it's already on the road. It's an emergency cases. So we have taken several people like that to the hospital. If the people want, they can contact the CMD of the Benue State University Teaching Hospital, where we feel it is the proximity of accessible medical care is that place, because the accidents that happen within the town, we rush it to the place. The accident that happened within the Otukpo Federal Highway, we take it to the Federal Medical Center, Makodi too. Even though the distance is much, we still take it there. The accident, women in labor, we take it to Muhammadu Buhari, mother and child, where they go for delivery. The card is free, just for you to go there and deliver. Or we take it to FSP, Family Support Program, where the women deliver. Or we take it to medical center, they are annexed in the town, where the women deliver. So we are calling on people to come and see what we are doing. We are doing these services for a very long time, and support has been a challenge. So we want to also use this special time to thank our various donors who have supported us in one way or the other, especially those who supported us with the International Standard Ambulance. It is very big, but we are still managing it, because cost of maintaining it is also very high, because it uses diesel. We also want to thank our brother who is far away in US, Michael Odo, who donated us Toyota Sienna car. We should use it specifically for women in labor, and we have put it into use. So we needed more support so that we can recruit more. We can recruit more hands, and we also need to go out and cover the entire 3 senatorial zone of Benue State. For the accident cases, we know those areas that are prone, those areas that are flashpoint for accident. There are some roads in this state that if you pass there 100 times, you will not envisage accident because of the low vascular movement of vehicle. So we are begging people that this initiative we are doing, we know is not part of your program, but at least it's for humanity. So people should come and see what we are doing. First, we can take them around. We have an album. We have our Facebook page, Travsi NGO. If you go there, you will see a lot of things we are doing. There are a lot of photographs that are not we are not even supposed to put, because we also because of we don't need to put some kind of crazy photograph that it is not acceptable internationally. But we have them in our album, whereby people can come and flip in and see what we are doing. But we are doing the physical work. It's not work that we say somebody will tell us. We were there, we take the victims to the hospital, we stay with them, we try to find out how to reunite the victim with the family member. Sometimes we even sleep in the hospital, like that woman that had one leg, that her left leg was chopped off by the trailer. We stayed in the hospital for almost 3 days before reuniting her with her family member. And all those small bees too, we also do. So all the money we have, I also invested it into this thing. As we don't have anything doing than to save humanity and mankind. And also appealing to the international community to know that women who don't access medical care die as a result of child delivery. Because if a woman is in labor for a very long time and cannot access a medical facility, sometimes we even carry women to the hospital. You see, the baby is almost coming out, or sometimes they are already down. They cannot give birth unless we take them to the hospital. So we are appealing to our brothers who are out there. Any car you donate to us, we will convert it into saving humanities. It's just the movement from one location to another. But most especially, we're calling on government, we're calling on federal government to see how we can do, because we need to recruit more volunteer scouts who are coming in. We appeal to International Red Cross. So we're also partnering with the Red Cross Society of Nigeria. And we have done a lot together. And we're also begging the International Red Cross Society to look at this, our area too, to see if we can get support and funding. We're calling on World Health Organization to also look at this critical sector of rescuing of victims of road crashes, and also women in labor. And we're also looking at UNICEF. We're also looking at other international body to come and see how they can support us, because it is not easy. We know that my initiative is first of its kind.
Odanka doko poka kole mapa TV alabo date no ya haje ka bolona ku YouTube a abona labo doa owo choge ho hacho
ihotu lumeiku